Oh, Lord, guys. We're not live yet. So, Beef, don't unmute your mic. This BroDown almost didn't happen. Just like every other BroDown that we try to make happen. And then it doesn't happen. This is the most inconsistent stream on all Twitch. But we made it here today, boys. And that's all that matters. 3, 2, 1. Fun, fun, fun. Let's go. Howdo, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and jerks. It is I, your boy, 6 2/3. We're back here again with the BroDown. I'm joined here by judgmental meat. Beef, you got anything you want to say to the people?
Hello, hello, and welcome to the BroDown, for 2 years running voted the least likely show to actually get on the air.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's see,
I thought you had another joke there.
Oh, no, I do have extra. You told me to nix the other one that I said, so I had to change around the wording.
No, I was like, no, that'll get us canceled, Beef. And Beef's like, I can't be canceled, but I was like, I can.
Let's see, what do we got on the tap today for the BroDown? We have a music-themed peppercorn casino.
Hell yeah. I can't wait to fail at that.
Oh, yeah, no, you're gonna. And also, we'll have Six's top 5 B-Spin busies ever.
Top 3.
5. Top 5.
No, top 3. No.
5.
3. I'm only doing 3.
And also, today, we'll find out if murder can actually become the most American form of healthcare out there.
Look,
the answer might surprise you.
There's a part of me that's just like, should I be laughing about another person's death? But I was like, yes, I should. Because look, once you throw your hat in the arena and you put corporate greed over the lives and the health of others, guess what? You're in the arena now, okay?
I mean, there is a good part of the find out part that does happen on occasion.
Yeah, turns out when you fuck around, things happen. It's weird. Like, Let's catch up on chat and we'll talk. We'll go right into
Let's catch up on chat. Already working in the catchphrases there, are you?
That's right. Nah, we got Shroom. He's first. He was first. Look at him, guys. He was first. Shroom was the first one. He said first in chat, and he was the first one in chat.
I mean, that is accurate. He was first. Good job. Good job, Shroomy.
We got Frankie 400s saying, we done did it. It's the BroDown. Are we talking about less CEOs? Good thing. That's correct. We will be.
Is Frankie 400 just because of how many shows he runs?
Frankie 400s is an inside joke. It was during another streamer's show where he said, like if you gift him 4 subs, you can. He was doing a 24-hour stream, and if you gift him 4 subs, oh yeah, that's right, it was Joey. If you give him 4 subs or whatever, like he can change the game. And Frankie went in there half blitzed, crunked, and Frankie like dropped 400 bits and was like, "New game, please." And Joey was like, "Frank, it's 4,000 bits." And so,
wait a minute. So Joey made the price to change the game he's playing enough for him to buy a new game.
Pretty much. But Frank, he insisted. He was like, "No, do it for me."
Right.
Which I thought was hilarious. So
do it, or I will kick you off all of my other shows.
Yeah. Well, it seems like based on his attendance rate, he might be on his way out anyways. Frank's in a firing mood,
Right. I mean, he fired me.
Yeah, he fired you, fired me, fired everybody on this show.
Hasn't let me back on the show since that one time I stunk it up.
Yeah, exactly. He invited Karrison to be on Super RPG Friends, and then immediately before she could say yes, fired her. She wasn't even on the show yet.
Oh, fired her and fired her village at the same time.
I forgot to tell Beef. Before we started the show. It was like, beef. You got to cut it out on the Minecraft stuff. I didn't tell you. You don't know. I was like, I was ribbing Frank too hard, and I gave him a complex, and so I was like, okay, all right. I was like, I did too many ribs. Like
what? Well, I was not aware. I don't watch your Twitch.
I know. We're aware of that. We're aware that you're not aware. Like
the only time I show up for your streams is when I have something that's about me.
Hey, you attend more than Joey does. Like, so, Shroom was very happy when the CEO got shot. So there's a lot of Schadenfreude going around right now. Yeah. And I don't think it's wrong. And we'll get to that in a second. Frank, no, it's because I didn't read the amount of bits enough during a Joey stream. Lamafoul. 400 bits, 4,000 bits, same thing. Frank was edible cookied first thing in the morning, which I don't blame him. Edibles don't work on me though, guys. I'm dead set and convinced that edibles don't do a goddamn thing to me.
Right, and I don't need edibles to be a dumbass. I can do that fully on my own pretty much every day.
I was gonna say, well, you definitely don't need edibles to eat. You know, you don't need stimulus for that. Although Mom did tell me, and we'll talk about that later, but Mom did tell me she's just like, I have never seen beef. She actually said beef, which was weird. She was just like, I have never seen beef so skinny before in my entire life. And I was like, wow, okay, it's working. Whatever he's doing, it's working.
What I am doing is taking drugs.
Yeah, hell yeah.
No, it's Manjaro, so it's not the fun ones. But I mean, I'm taking Manjaro for my diabetes, and side effect, you lose weight because you don't eat as much.
Well, the good thing is that you're switching over to Manjaro after many years of Monsanto. You know, don't laugh at that. Don't encourage this. We got Vicer in the chat. Vicer saying hi, Beef.
Hi, Vicer. Good to see you, buddy. I would see a whole lot more of you if you were in our Discord.
Yeah, exactly, Vicer. You should join our Discord. Beef already plugged it.
Yeah, I already used the little quote thingy. Mm-hmm. And if you guys would like to get in on our Discord, and why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Go ahead and drop the link in and come have a good time. Come join the other 33 of us that are hanging out at the bowels of the internet.
Exactly. Vicer said, join the Discord, get shouted at by nerds, not... There's no shouting going on in my Discord. Not right. Really. It's so long as you just stay out of the political discontent, you know? Then you're okay. But I don't even go there, so...
Right, and I don't care if anyone else goes in there. Just post your opinions and be out. I don't yell at anyone if their opinions are wrong.
You just time them out repeatedly.
Exactly. Well, that was because I fat-fingered the mouse 7 times.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. And it's funny, Vicer, because right before the show, I was doing promotions, and I was going through the Discords, and I was like, I got to go to Vicer's and let Vicer know we're going live. And Beef was like, Vicer has a Discord?
Right.
I was like, he sure does. Vicer,
obviously, York made it for him.
There's a funny thing. I'll tell you later because just in case York's here, I don't want to reveal the secret. There's a secret.
I was about to say, how many inside jokes am I going to accidentally rub up against during the course of the show?
It's okay. That's the funny part is that all of these inside jokes happen outside of Beef, and so Beef comes in here like OxyClean, just starts removing spots.
Oh yeah. That's what I do. Well,
you never know. Vicer might let you join, Beef. I think you're dick's material. You're a little normie. You're a little too normie, but I think you would fit into the ditch.
I mean, I think I take after Vicer more than anyone. I troll and I lurk. That's all I do.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, without a doubt. We're still catching up. Frank said, Carrison, my boyfriend doesn't plan anything in advance, so I can't commit to a date, but soon. 6, fired! Exactly.
I mean, that is pretty much how the entire thing goes.
Frank got it. He understands. Frank, go ahead. You're fine.
Good. Well, I do the same thing. It's like, oh, I went on Frank's show because he invited me, and he keeps inviting me for some reason, which I don't understand. Because my gimmick is I lose viewers. I show up and they go away.
No, shut up.
But anyway, I mean, he invited me, and I'm happy to have you back anytime. And my answer is I have too much family and not enough time. And I'm just counting this as being fired.
It's funny because like I don't have any family, still don't have enough time, still fired myself. So like
yours is just a lack of want to is what it is.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I can't commit to anything because I'm just like
right.
I can't even commit to my own goddamn streams, let alone anybody else's. So I'm just like, bro. This stream almost did not hit the air, so like...
I was about to say, I mean, for anyone who wasn't right there at the beginning, we almost didn't make the air either, and would you have really known?
Yeah, well, I don't know. There were people that did miss the BroDown. I missed the BroDown. Like, we gotta add that to the list of things we gotta talk about. Next week's BroDown. We're gonna do a little sneak peek for next week's BroDown. And let people know what to tune into. Let me catch up on chat, and then we'll. Frank said it's a shame Six fired himself. I'd like to have both of you on at once, and I don't know, man.
Well,
I don't know.
To be fair, Frank, if there ever was a way that Six was gonna go out, it's self-immolation.
This is true.
Whether it be in a vicious gold smelting accident, or falling into a tub of pool acid. I mean, he's gonna go out burning himself one way or the other.
This is what we do. We get beef on Super RPG Friends, but it's just beef and Josh. It's just beef and Josh. By the way, beef. That's another inside joke that you don't know about. I'll go ahead and let you say it, or let you in on it. Like. Okay, during Karasen's stream, she did a Minecraft stream earlier in the week, and like Frank started doing this elaborate lore about the invasion and the raids and everything, and Frank was trying his goddamnedest to not typo the story that he was writing, because Frank, he gets a little excited and his fingers slip just like yours did when you time out Canadian libertarians 7 times in a row. Like, and so he was doing a good job, though. He was doing a great job. And then John, like, in the middle of it, did what John does. And then, like, Frank had typed in the chat. Everybody was like, John, capital John. And then Frank had typed, Josh. God, I fell out with the diarrhea. Literally, just, god damn. Josh! And so that's been the inside joke with John, is sometimes we call him Josh. But yeah, so you're going to get on Super RPG Friends, and it's just going to be you and John. None of us. Yeah.
We won't play any games.
Nope, no games.
We'll just sit there and be ugly and make dad jokes for 2 hours. That's what we would do.
There you go, Vicer. He gave you a link. Beef, go ahead and join the Discord. Join it now before he closes the link. I will laugh my ass off if it's just a link to my Discord.
Wait, why is Rick Astley coming up?
No, never gonna give you up, baby.
All right, well, there we go. Now Vicer will have to forcibly be rid of me.
No. Oh, you're in the ditch? Hell yeah! Another ditcher. I love it. I can't wait for Beef to start talking on the ditch and then immediately start blaming himself for why people are not interacting with him.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Anything that goes wrong, it is my fault. I'm fully aware.
I think you'll have a good time at the ditch. The ditch is a really cool, low-key place. I like the ditch a lot, actually.
Well, I might actually participate in the ditch more than I do all of the other Discords that I'm on.
Yeah. I can't. How many Discords are you in right now?
I'm in half a dozen Discords for our other streamer friends.
Wow.
And also, I participate in none of them.
Yeah, okay. So
I think the only time, to show how fat I am, the only time I ever participated in Frankie's Discord was when they were talking about Chinese food.
No, all right. Well, he lured you in.
Right. It's like that's sending up the fat signal right there. I mean,
he knows his demographic. The man has done the research. Speaking of, we got welcome to my iPad over here, Carrison in the chat. Yeah, the quote thingy. Like, how do I do that? What is random? Ah, shit, I should have figured this out. Right.
exclamation point quote.
Is that all that I have to do? Hold on, let's do it.
Yes.
Quote, just random quote. Yeah, there it is. Quote number 9, sweet potatoes by themselves are great. You don't need to fuck with them. And we have a Thanksgiving travail to talk about on that one. So,
how do I add a quote again? Is it, how do I do that shit?
Hold on. Carrison did quote 2. What are you talking about? Indiana Jones? Hold on 1 second. Shroom King gave me 10 cents. He threw a dime at me. What is your Chinese order? This is important. My go-to Chinese order, if it's not jasmine rice with KC masterpiece barbecue sauce on it.
Oh, God.
It is General Tso's chicken, and I tell them put the spiciest goddamn spice you got on there. I was like, crank that shit up. Literally put it as spicy as you can, and they never fucking do.
I want my food so spicy I can't taste the second bite.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I like it when my food is abusive to me. It's a weird thing I got going on.
Well, that does fit your gimmick.
Beef, what is yours? What is your go-to order?
I like several. We jump between a few of them here at the beef household. Honey chicken is up there. Sesame chicken is up there. Sweet and sour pork is up there. I love barbecue spare ribs. I'm a big fan of those.
Barbecue spare ribs pretty fucking good, but
barbecue spare ribs are delicious.
Yeah, but it's like, why are you ordering that at a Chinese place though?
Because that's what barbecue spare ribs are from.
Nah, I don't know.
Like that, yeah, it's not barbecue sauce. It's Chinese barbecue spare ribs.
Vicer food talk initiated. Yeah,
right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you saw me pause for a second. It's because the computers at NASA had to start turning on as I revolve through all the food that I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Trying to go through and decide what my favorites are.
Well, you remember when they used to have like computers that would take up like, you know, an entire like neighborhood block? That's Beef's food library inside of his head.
Yes, that is my Rolodex.
Yeah.
You know that. My Roastadex, if you want to go beef sized. I mean, we can do it that way.
We go beef size. Hey,
what are we doing today?
Hold on, I'm catching up on chat. We've got a lot of people in here today. Vincey, what's going on, brother? Good to see you here. I hope 6 completes quest today and reaches level 7. That'll never happen. We're 6.67 repeating. Well, 6.66 repeating, but 6.7 we're rounding up.
Yeah, I was about to say 7 doesn't repeat there, math guy.
Yeah, no, I'm not the math guy. That's for damn sure. I'm the words guy. Like Vincey did eat food once though. Like that was, you know, it was brave of him the one time. Like,
well, that is the secret to not getting hooked on food. Is if you never eat, you never get a taste for it. Save a lot of money that way.
That's true. And we're gonna talk about that later too when it gets to expensive meats. Because it's like, Jesus Christ. We're just populating. We're gonna go one more minute and a half with chat, and then we're gonna get into this shit.
Wait, when you say expensive meats, are we talking Hardee's or Arby's?
If I had gun to my head, I wouldn't choose either one of them. But gun to my head, if I had to choose one, I would have chose Arby's, because like Arby's is not terrible. Like it's not. It just tastes like, you know.
It's serviceable. Yeah,
it tastes like the Public Subs has been down on their luck for a little while. Gotta be hooking it, you know.
And with everything that's going on with Boar's Head, they might be.
Oh, something going on with Boar's Head? What's going on with Boar's Head?
Oh, dude, Boar's Head Cold Cuts has been straight up killing people in like 14 states.
Are you for real?
Yeah, they got some fatalities on their list now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I won't touch Boar's Head at all.
Really?
For like the last 4 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, no shit. All I eat is Boar's Head. Whenever I do eat deli meat, it's Boar's Head. That's all I eat.
Well, you were sick recently. Maybe you got it from the Boar's Head.
I don't know. I think it was the cow, bird, swine flu. Like, I think that's what it was.
I mean, surprise, surprise. You felt sick after getting some bad head.
Shut up, Beef. Vicer, Boar's Head is what I used to eat before my gallbladder exploded. Stop eating lunch meat. It's literally poison. I love it, though. It's tasty poison.
It is, and I love Vicer doing the callbacks to like the first 2 BroDowns where we did nothing but talk about his pepperoni junk.
I feel bad for Vicer though. Vicer, he's limited on what he can eat now. He can only eat spirulina shakes now. So it's like the man doesn't have a gallbladder. He doesn't have a liver. He's missing 3 toes. Like he doesn't even have his left hand anymore. And it's like none of this is diabetes. He was just this is just a consequence of VR chat.
Well, yeah, no wonder that Vicer can't get a girlfriend. They're all lactose intolerant.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us for the BroDown. I'll see you all later.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna close out the stream now, guys.
Just shut her down. Not gonna get better than that.
Shut her down. Josh. Like it's unfortunate that your real name, your slave name, has 2 syllables. Otherwise,
right?
We would have done it. We could do the first 4 letters, but then we would dox you on the internet. And I don't.
Yeah, you can just say beef. Just yell beef.
True.
It's fine.
Beef.
Beef.
By the way, thank you, Shroom King, for throwing a dime my way, brother. I appreciate that. Like, hey, what's going on, Zayda? I didn't see you there. Chinese GSO always. What is GSO?
I think they meant General So's.
Oh, General So's. Okay, gotcha.
I'm guessing that's what it was. I mean, I don't speak Chinese.
I don't either.
I don't spell it either.
No. Frank said I prepped 18 chicken thighs yesterday. Well, that's the funny thing is like Frank came into Karison's chat the other day when Karison was doing her Minecraft stream. And
okay, so this was the Minecraft stream and not you guys' snow cone stream, huh?
No, not our icebreaker stream. Our icebreaker stream
It is not icebreakers anymore. You've broken enough of that ice. You're contributing to global warming.
I don't know. I still think we got a good amount of ice to break in there. Like, there's still a lot of things I don't know about her. So
just call it an Ask Me Anything. That's all it is. It's an AMA.
Yeah, it's better with icebreakers. Like,
whatever. What are you chugging down? Because that's like the 5th drink you've had this show.
This is Yumberry. This is hard kombucha. Like, it's June shine. It sucks. It's really not very good hard kombucha. Like, it's the Miller Lite of hard kombucha.
So like most alcohol in a can, you basically have to swallow it without tasting.
I mean, it taste-wise, it actually tastes okay. Like, it actually tastes pretty good. But, like, in terms of, like, I don't know, it doesn't have the salty vinegar taste that other hard kombuchas have, you know?
Vicer is in chat saying he knows more about you and Karison than anyone else on the internet, which I believe.
He does. I guarantee you he does. There's no doubt about that.
Vicer has said, have you seen Six's Wikipedia? Which apparently is just Vicer. And Vicer, you need to set up a new tab in your Discord called the Sixopedia.
The Sixopedia. To be honest with you, if Vicer started a Wikipedia page for me, I would fucking die laughing. It's gonna sound really conceited and really narcissistic, but I'm gonna say it anyways. One of my dreams has been, in whatever creative avenue that I'm in, whether it's writing or digital media, streaming, whatever, I have always wanted someone to write a Wikipedia page about me. And so they can fill it up with lies. I don't give a shit. That's fine. Like, that's totally fine. But I have always
wanted someone to write a Wikipedia entry about me. Mm-hmm. Even when I was 8 years old and learning how, 20 years before Wikipedia was invented. Mm-hmm. I have always wanted one.
Vicer, imagine your dreams being Wikipedia.
Right. Imagine your dreams being easily editable by anybody else on the internet.
Yeah, that's what I like. That's what I like, you know? Always keep them guessing. Like, I guess, guys, we have a short list of things that we wanted to talk about, and I guess we should get into that. We should get into some of that. Let's go right off the top. Thanksgiving, Beef. How was your Thanksgiving?
I had a good Thanksgiving. We enjoyed it. Had a decent enough time. I will say that our brother Ben and his wife Kara, they do not believe in traditional Thanksgiving dishes.
What did they bring?
Well, it was at their house, so they just made it there.
Yeah. Okay.
And so we brought a ham and we brought sweet potatoes with the marshmallows, the traditional Thanksgiving fashion.
God awful. F tier food. The worst.
S tier, absolutely amazing. You've never had Dana's, and until you've had Mrs. Beef's, you can't say anything about it. It sold me on it.
I do not put marshmallows on potatoes. Okay, that is godless.
They're not actually potatoes. It's not like it's a roast friggin' potato that you're baking from Longhorn or something and throwing cheese and bacon on it. It's not a potato.
It's godless.
It's just the name for it because they were unoriginal in the past. Imagine that, and just didn't have another thing to name it.
Wait, Beef, I'm going to load you up. Real quick. I need to go find it. But while I'm doing it, tell me... I found it. Okay, good. Tell me the story of what happened to your sweet potato casserole. You did talk about it in the Discord, by the way, guys. If you wanna check out our Discord, I'm sure you can find it if you do !Discord. I'm doing something else right now, so I can't do it. But if you wanna, here, I'll throw it in the overlay so that y'all can see it. I'm pretty sure I lost Beef, but give me a second. I'll come back. Like, do this and then this. Okay, Beef disappeared again. There he is. All right. Beef, go ahead and tell us what happened to your sweet potato casserole.
So Mrs. Beef is baking off 3 trays of sweet potato casserole, and I think she said she put 6 sticks of butter in the overall vat.
Jesus.
6 sticks of butter, whole ass sticks in there, and it was like 2 sticks of butter per tray.
Oh my God.
And then cinnamon and the brown sugar and all the other goodness and the deliciousness. And we threw like 2/3 a bag of marshmallows on top of each tray of the sweet potatoes. And we tasked our oldest son, G.O. Beef, Gustavo Octavius Beef.
Now known as Goofus. Goofus Beef.
Yes, Goofus Beef. We tasked Goofus Beef with watching the sweet potatoes and making sure nothing happens to them while the broiler goes through and fire cleanses the marshmallows on them, gives them a nice char.
Fire cleanses.
Yes. So I get up from the couch to go into the kitchen to get a drink, and Gustavo is he's standing next to the stove on his phone, as one does, and there is a column of smoke coming out of the back of the stove. Like, not even just a column straight up out of the stove. And I went, Gustavo, what's that? Aren't you supposed to be watching that? What's that? And he goes, what's what? And then he looks in there and we opened the stove to find out where that smoke was coming from, and the entire stove sets on fire. 3 trays of very flammable sweet potato casserole up in flames.
Nice.
And me being dumb, but also being fat and not responsive enough, I'm like, how do I save the food?
How do I save the food? Not mitigate the impending flames that are going to swallow the whole house, but how do I save the food?
So I did the Gone in 60 Seconds thing, and I went, kitchen's on fire, and Mrs. Beef comes running in. She tells me, get me some aluminum foil. And me, being dumb, starts going, why? And it's like, what, are we gonna wrap it up to go? Is that gonna make it better? And she grabs these sheets of aluminum foil out of my hands and just presses it on top of it to smothers the marshmallows. And I go, oh, that's smart. Yeah, that makes sense. So the food came out looking like he has up in the picture there. There's literally shards of marshmallow ash floating around the kitchen like the worst snowfall you've ever seen in your life. Mrs. Beef was just happy that she didn't get flaming marshmallows on her nice dress to burn a hole in it. She had to go wash marshmallow out of her hair because she was smacking it with a towel to get the fire to stop. We were actually able to salvage them.
How? How do you salvage that?
All right, so look at the picture. You see how there's white and a white right underneath all the black part? Only the marshmallow burned.
Okay.
So Mom Bison took a spatula and was able to clear off the layer of burnt marshmallows. And the sweet potatoes, we were able to salvage 2 trays out of 3. And we combined the two. I poured on new bags of marshmallows. I moved the rack one down in the oven, and we actually watched it this time. And they came out perfectly. There was not a single speck of burn in it. We made sure that all of the dark parts went into the incinerator. Which is also, by the way, now my nickname for Gustavo, the incinerator.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, if I hadn't immediately told everybody in the family and laughed at him about Goofus doing a Goofus thing, then they wouldn't have known that it would have gone over as the best sweet potatoes ever. They were delicious. They were really, really good. I'm choking up just thinking about them now.
Choking up. Did you? Sorry, I was adding quotes. Did you tell chat what Goofus Beef thought the plumes of smoke were?
All right, so yeah, that is the close of this whole big story.
That's the best part.
Is I looked at Goofus Beef as we've got the fire and everybody's calmed down some, and Mrs. Beef chilled out a little bit, and I said, "Son, what did you think was going on there? Why did you think smoke was coming out of the stove?" And he looked at me and goes, "I thought it was steam."
I was driving on my pool route. Well, Beef told me I had to pull over. I was laughing so fucking hard. I was like,
I thought it was steam.
I was like, that is such. He's what, 18, 19 years old?
19.
He's 19. Yeah. He's a goddamn Goofus. Steam.
It's like, Gustavo, you realize that steam pretty much only comes from boiling pots of water on top of the stove. Steam. Not from casseroles, normally.
That's so fucking funny. Oh my god.
Man. Hold on a second.
Vincey said, that picture physically hurts me. And Vincey also said, well, the broiler not only fire cleansed the marshmallows, but also any other demons and ghosts in the area. The way I see it is this was a self-fulfilling prophecy, and Beef, he refused to put sweet potato casserole in F tier, and now this is what you get. The United Healthcare guy, he got assassinated, and so too did your sweet potato casserole.
No, we salvaged 2 of them. So unlike United Healthcare, we saved lives.
Yeah, stick it to him. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, no, if nothing. The funny thing is that we were late because we were going to be heading out the door to go to Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. So Mouth Alpha sends me a text saying, hey, where are you guys at? And I told her, sorry, we're running a little late. We just had to put out a couple of fires real quick.
Literally.
Yeah, they didn't know it was literally until I told them, but they understood after.
I can't believe you salvaged it. That's the funniest part to me. It's like,
well, they were delicious. Nothing on the sweet potatoes was burnt.
Beef is so serious about his food that he's just like, yes, this looks like a Viking funeral, but we're gonna see what we can get out of this.
To be fair, what's wrong with a Viking funeral? They're the best kinds of funerals.
Yeah.
So yeah, that Thanksgiving went pretty good. Remember all the stuff that we talked about on the meme on the food tier list?
Yes.
What I've been calling myself the hot take tier list.
The hot take tier list. I didn't think there was really that many hot takes in it, but maybe.
I mean, maybe you with your sweet potato blasphemy.
It's garbage. Don't put fucking marshmallows on a goddamn sweet potato casserole.
So the funny thing is that we went over to Ben's house, and one of the sides, instead of like stuffing, was parsnips.
I like parsnips. I love parsnips.
But just a thing, like just a pile of parsnips. They looked almost like French fries, but squishy.
Squishy French fries? You don't like squishy French fries?
No, not at all. But also, they put a salad on the table,
Oh yeah.
and it was literally a bowl, and they just poured in mixed greens, and that was it. No toppings, not dressed, no croutons.
You guys got the
nothing.
sad salad?
It started out as the sad salad. It was never happy. It was the clinically depressed salad is what it was, and that's immediately how it went to table.
Clinically depressed salad.
So yeah, we it ended up being good. We hung out for a long time. Nobody got into politics, and
Wow.
everybody was cool and decent.
That is fucking amazing for our family.
Yep. Everybody hung out and was nice, and we the Jackson Beef and Morgan Beef played with their cousins a lot. Ben and Kara's kids, and especially because they have to get all the enjoyment with their cousins that they can, because they're never going to get any from 6
Nope.
cousins or enjoyment.
Yeah, definitely. The last time I saw Beef's kids, I was just like, I had talked about Beef's youngest. I was just like, oh, how old is Morgie now? You know, like what, 5, 6? And Beef, how old is your youngest daughter?
She's 9 now. It's okay. Dad does the same thing.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. As hard as I try, I'm following in his footsteps too. Like,
No, yeah, you are Dad. There's no doubt about that.
no.
In the same way that I got almost all of my physical traits, at least from Mom's side of the family, you got so many of Dad's traits, it's not even funny.
Yeah, no, I'm well aware. All my clients, not all my clients, but a lot of the clients that had Dad before me, they're just like, you're Bob Jr., right? You know that, right? I was just like,
except you have a tiny amount more filter because you still respect money.
Yes, exactly. Yes, definitely, for sure. Well, I don't know, not recently, not lately. Like I've been firing them left and right. So, killer whales on the grill. Like Beef, you weren't here for that. Oh God, you weren't here for that, Beef. I could do that real quick. All right, maybe if we got time.
Do what?
During last week's OTL, a client called me during the fucking show, and
oh no,
and chat were inciting. They were trying to get me to call the client live on stream, and I was like, I'll fucking call him back, and so I called him back, and my client was drunk, of course, and he literally. He was like, oh, Pug, because he always calls me Pug. He's like, oh, Pug.
What, like it's your first name?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Well, this client had once before had Zeta knows dentures on the deck. That's right. This client had written me a check once that said my slave name then Pug after it. So it was slave name Pug. And I was just like, and I gave it to my bank lady, and she was just like, what the fuck is this, 6? And I was just like, just cash it. Don't worry about it. That was like, my clients are dumb. Like, and so
I really like the idea of your bank lady calling you 6.
Yeah, I know.
That's really entertaining to me. Like you roll by your Farm Bureau bank or whatever it is. Hey, you 6. Good to see you, buddy.
I like how I'm trying to conceal my slave name, and Vicer literally just put it into the fucking chat.
Nobody would have known if you hadn't called it out.
That's okay. I don't care. People know my real name. It's not a big deal. Who gives a shit?
Right. It's Rodney.
It's Rodney. Like Vincey said, salad equals crunchy water. I can't disagree with him though. I can't disagree with him. Like,
I mean, it really is until you add in every single fattening thing you can throw in to make it unhealthy.
50 Cent Services is a weird name. Like. Vicer, he says his real name way more often than you would think. I do. I slip up and say it all the time. So it's like I don't really care. It's not a big deal. It's like it's just my first name. Like the good thing is like my first and last name are so generic together that I have good luck finding me on the internet. So it's like I'm not on there really until somebody makes me my Wikipedia page.
Well, I mean, obviously we need to make his Wikipedia page and put his real name as Pug.
Pug. Like, segueing to our next topic real quick. This is going to be a real quick one, a very, very quick one. Beef, do you have any idea? Kerrison, I found him on the internet. Did you? Did you really, baby? Did you find me on the internet? I don't think so. I don't think you... Maybe if you type in my first, middle, and last name, but even then, I don't know if much comes up. Kerrison, we've met from an... okay. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, she's technically right there, buddy.
Okay, give this woman the door. Show her the door. Like,
Plus, she's Japanese, so they invented all the apps. They know how all technology works.
exactly. Carrie-san.
Yes, Carrie-san.
Carrie-san. Beef.
Or if you're Hacksaw, Carrie-san.
Carrie-san. Like, God, Jesus, Lord. Beef. Do you know how fucking expensive ham is nowadays?
How is that a segue?
That's a segue because we were talking about
segue there.
we were talking about Thanksgiving food, and I was literally beside myself because Carrison told me, she was like, "Hey, the way we did Thanksgiving over here was we did a dish a night. We didn't do all the foods on Thanksgiving." Because who the fuck wants to work 8 to 10 hours in the goddamn kitchen all day long to make a fucking meal for everybody that you eat in 10 minutes and then you gotta clean all that bullshit up? That's ridiculous. Like, so she was just like, hey.
Well, also, it's hard to catch a new crocodile every time you want to cook a dinner.
That's true. That's true. We don't have crocodiles down here. It's alligators. Get it right, fuck. And
no, I was more talking about where she grew up in. Her. Come on, dude. Seriously.
On the Nile? Like, we're out there.
On denial, yes.
On denial, we were out there fishing them out. Like, half the time you just get an old boot, but sometimes, you know, like. And so she was like, hey, we're just going to do a dish a night, an entree one night, a side one night, a dessert one night. And I was just like, super smart, just ridiculously smart, rather than do all that shit on one fucking day. That way you have the entire week. You get the entire week. And so she had said,
I mean, it sounds like the Poro way to do it. It's like, we only have enough food to make one dish.
It was a little weird in the beginning because we were just like, we're just going to have corn casserole for dinner. I was like, all right, well, that's fine. I love corn casserole, so that's fine.
That's okay. I've had constipation with no protein before. I can do it again.
So she sent me after, she was like, hey, I just need you to pick up a ham. And I was like, okay, I'll pick up a ham. Yeah, I love ham. Absolutely love ham. I prefer ham over turkey any day of the week. So I was like,
all
yeah.
right, now this is the point where Six proves he has no idea what the common man does or pays for every week or what they deal with. He has totally lost track of the cost of food because all he does is buy $7 egg bowls and tofu to supplement it.
The Amy Scramblers. And like... I was, Michael, what can a gallon of milk cost these days? The $14, you know? Like,
$14, right.
Like,
that's only if you're buying the raw milk.
That's true. Oh, Lord. Well, I had read that, like, all milk is being tested now for bird flu, so I was like, oh.
Right, because the raw milk has been getting in there. The pasteurization goes through and kills the bird flu like it's supposed to.
And it's just like, oh Lord, that's not good. Well, the good thing is I don't drink milk, so don't bother me. Like I drink non-dairy milk, so I don't drink it. It's fucking disgusting. I'm not a 4-year-old.
All right, what was the sticker shock that you had when you went to go buy ham?
I went to go buy ham. I was like, all right, well, let's just go get a ham. I was like, you know how long it's been since I bought a fucking ham? You know, it's been well over 10 years since I bought a fucking ham. And so I was like, this should be no big deal. I went to go buy a ham. It was $49 fucking dollars for a goddamn ham. I was like, are you for real? 50% of a $100 bill? We got one half of a fucking Ben Frank for ham? I was like, ham is so cheap. It's fucking like, it should be this expensive.
Let me guess, you got like a 4-pound ham.
No, I called Carson. I was just like, I ain't buying this fucking ham. I was like, this ham's $50. I'll buy you a ham steak. I'm like, that's all you're getting.
No, what you should have done was not called her at all and gone full bit. She told you to bring home a ham. You should have come home with like a pack of Pepperidge Farm friggin' sliced ham or whatever. Just like 2/3 of a pound of sandwich ham.
It's like, here you go, baby. Here's some deli meat. Like, sure. or just go to Arby's and be like, I would like a ham sandwich, a ham grinder, but none of the bread, none of the cheese, just the ham in the tinfoil.
Do like the thing from Scrooged where the dad throws the 4-year-old son his Christmas present and it's a block of veal.
So I was, and to be honest with you, I'm glad I didn't, because like that fucking ham would have been wasted, because it's just like we eat a little bit of ham. Like Karrison,
there's no way in hell that the two of you are eating 7 pounds of food in a month.
No, and well, here's the thing: is like Karrison is Egyptian. She was raised without pork, so like she doesn't know the ham world. And it was funny because later on in the week we were eating ham. And then she started getting the tum-tum rumblies all week long. And she finally got to a point where she's like, baby, I can't do ham anymore.
Oh, her body is rejecting the pork?
Rejecting the pork.
Oh, no.
If she had only made it into a lattice, and if she had only secured it enough to the point where Frank could not murder it right in front of her, then, I don't think Frank's here anymore. He didn't hear that.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that Carrie-san can't process ham. That is normal for Japanese people, I hear.
Yeah, definitely. She's the eclectic mix of Japanese, Egyptian. Like, I'd fuck with it. Frank. Oh, Frank, perfect, love it. Oh, sorry, Frank. I didn't know you were still here. Like,
pigs are deities now. Good job, Carrison. I like that.
That's true. That's true. Well, I had told her, I was like, hey, in your Minecraft lore, because she belongs to Vicer server. And Frank, oh, baby, I'm here. And like, I had told Karrison, I was like, look, because she's making lore for the Minecraft server. She's part of Vicer server. And so she has to make lore for her territory. And I was just like, make your lore that all your animals are deities. They're gods. And now that one of the gods has been murdered, and now all the gods are upset and nobody can satisfy them. Nobody can please them.
Oh no, not Pinky, god of sodium.
Karrison, can you add that to the quotes real quick? Can you, I'll do it if you don't. Like,
oh no, not Pinky, god of sodium.
There it is. He got it. All right, so that was expensive ham. We're gonna move on to the next topic. This is gonna be a quick throwaway. Like, it's not gonna take us very long. I did OTL during the week. I did Outside the Lens. By the way, guys, if you want to see me do Outside the Lens, I do Outside the Lens every Tuesday, Wednesday. It's usually
where's the shill graphic? You're not allowed to shill without the graphic up.
I don't know. There's a lot of graphics that are on the screen right now because like it's in a slideshow. So, however, one of the games that I did today was Goof Troop. And,
okay.
And we somehow got around. To talking about Pete. Like, we were talking about Pete, and because I love Pete, I think Pete is great. Like, I think Pete is like one of my favorite characters. Oh, Beef's laying down the law, and because Pete has huge stepfather energy, like
yeah. If there was ever a cartoon character that physically and emotionally embodied me, it's probably Pete.
Yeah, exactly. Like, for sure, he does have big beef energy, like, without a doubt.
Big beef energy. That's also going to be a T-shirt.
Like, Pete kind of has the position of someone who used to have like really strong opinions about something, but life and child rearing have beaten him down to the point where he's just like, baby, whatever you want, sounds good to me. Like,
don't leave me. Do whatever you want. I don't care.
So anyways, we had started talking about Pete, and we had started talking about, because I don't even remember how it came up, but it was essentially along the lines of like, Pete's a dog, and, Goofy's a dog. And then Karrison specifically dropped the bomb on me that Pete is a cat. And I was
that is bullshit.
Bullshit! I was like, we went to the Wikipedia, we read it, Karrison's saying it right now. I broke 6 by telling him Pete is a cat during stream yesterday. That is not a fucking cat. Like, where do y'all get your fucking cats? That does not look like a goddamn cat.
The only one that I could pass for a cat would be the third one.
Yeah,
the third one kind of has cat features a little bit, and the hair, the ears rather too. I
was just like, Pete has been a dog since I was a boy, And ever since I watched Goof Troop, I was just like, yeah, Pete's a dog. Of course he's a dog. Like, it makes sense. Like, he's a total dog. Even now, all this shit, like Beef said, the third one, maybe a cat. But the rest of them, what kind of fucking cats are y'all fucking raising? Like,
no. The first one is a straight up teddy bear with the peg leg.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Karrison said it. He started as a bear. And I was like, bear, I could buy. Bear, that resonates. Of course, that kind of looks like a bear. That does not look like a fucking cat.
Oh, so the first one is a bear with a peg leg. The second one is a coyote. The third one is maybe a cat, possibly a wombat. The fourth one looks more like a cow.
Yeah, he's got big cow energy there. Like,
and then the last two are straight up dog features.
Yeah, those are dog features, man. That's a dog. Yeah. That's not a cat. I was like, God, I refuse to believe it. Everybody else has been nonstop railing and ribbing my ass ever since the OTL, and I'm just like, y'all are crazy. Y'all are absolutely insane.
I am 100% on Six's side here. I always thought Pete was a dog until Six informed me of it right before we went on the air.
Yeah, no. So
as a matter of fact, if you look at the whole span of things, bear, coyote, cat, cow, dog, he is the first Disney character that was species fluid.
The species fluid.
He can identify as whatever he wants. We don't shame people here.
No, we don't shame people. No, we're all accepting. Like, so long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, who gives a fuck?
Which is weird because Pete literally hurt Mickey and Goofy and Donald a whole bunch.
That's true. Well, they deserved it. They need an antagonist. We have a poll. The poll is live. Is Pete a cat? A poll? Is Pete a cat or a dog? And I'm voting right now. He's a dog. Look at that. Too. We're winning. Two votes, 100% dog all the way around.
Oh, damn it! It's not letting me stuff the ballot box.
No, because I refuse. I was like, we're gonna get a real poll here.
Lame.
Like an actual real poll. So that's Pete. Like, we got Pete. We'll cross off Pete. I still refuse to believe it.
So, quick tangent. Most famous Pete's in your life.
Most famous Pete's in my life?
Like, The Adventures of Pete and Pete. We grew up watching that shitty show.
Yeah, the bunch of gingers. They're looking bioluminescently pale. Like, that's all I remember from that show. And then Polaris, the band Polaris was in that show, and that's all I really remember about that show.
Peter Gabriel?
Peter Gabriel, yeah, Peter Gabriel. It's funny, I was just talking about Peter Gabriel earlier today, actually. Like, it's weird. Looped it around. Karrison, Pete, or Mailman? What? We have a mailman named Pete?
No, she's saying your mailman is just one of those Pete's up there because you live in Florida.
Oh. I didn't understand it when Karrison said it, and I understood it even less when Beef said it, so...
No, it's apparently Karrison is just pointing out that Six doesn't bother to learn the names of his servants.
My servants. All of them.
You would fit right in with Downton Abbey there, buddy.
Karrison, wow! I still don't understand what you're saying, baby. I don't know. Are you on the peppercorn?
She's saying you have a mailman named Pete. How is that hard to figure out?
Karrison, Pete knows your slave name. What? I have no idea. What is this cryptic shit you're talking, lady? I don't know what you're on about. Like,
I mean, are you drunk? It's pretty easy to figure out.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. None. Absolutely zero.
Oh, also, you need to send me your P.O. box so that way I can send you your Christmas gift and force you to unwrap it on the air.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh, while we're talking about that, I was thinking about this in the shower. I did purchase a VR rig. I did purchase a VR headset, a virtual reality headset. I purchased a Quest 3. Because I'm going to start. Well, one, I've always wanted to fuck around with virtual reality. I've just been waiting until it became, good. And
so you're still waiting?
Yeah, no, it's actually really good now. But like my only experiences with virtual realities have been from county fairs and from Disney Quest in Orlando, and that's it. That's all I know about virtual reality. Other than like one time. It's a tie fucking vote. Get the fuck out of here. Like,
I'm telling you, dude, species fluid.
Only count the legitimate votes. And like, And I've been waiting this whole time because I wanted to fuck around with it, but I am gonna start streaming with it. I'm gonna do a little. I'm gonna be a televangelist crow that has a preacher's robe and a mitre hat, and I'm literally gonna give a sermon on the mount, and just it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be crazy. It's all gonna be positive stuff, but like
how does streaming VR work? Does it stream directly from the VR, or is it just the camera is on you with the VR headset on, narrating what's happening in the game?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna figure it out though.
I mean, that's basically what we do with Pentiment anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. Vincey in the chat, he's a VR expert. If I need to, I'll lean on him. It'll be all right. It'll be fine. I'm sure it's just a couple of buttons. Vincey says it's a pain in the ass.
I just wanted to. I love the idea that Six does a VR stream, but doesn't plug in the VR thing, and he's just sitting on a stool in a room.
Yeah.
Moving his head around.
Everybody, I'm gonna be thinking, I'll be like, wow, guys, look at all this shit, and I'm literally just gonna be sitting here with a headset, moving my fucking shit around.
And then he has to describe what's happening in the game, and then Karrison is behind him, like hitting him with a baseball bat or throwing a ball at him or something to simulate the effects of the game.
Well, here's the thing. Because I will get Christmas bonuses from my clients, and usually my Christmas bonuses are...
I think you're assuming a lot if you think you're going to get Christmas bonuses this year, buddy.
Oh, I'll get Christmas bonuses. Look, Dad taught me the proper way to treat the clients, and he said, son, you just got to treat them like shit. And it works.
Apparently.
He's right.
He's not
it does
wrong.
work. So here's the thing.
All right, hold on a second, sorry.
All right, well, Beef's leaving us. Shit. I was gonna solicit him. That's where I was going next. All right, we'll go back to chat. We'll go back to chat. Vincey, streaming in VR is like regular streaming, but you have a TV strapped to your face and shit breaks twice as often. I don't know if I'm ready for that, Vincey. I don't know if I have...
Good night, Morgan. Say good night, Uncle Six.
Sucks. Good night, child. Nope.
You can read until 8:30.
All right, he's got to scream at his children. I don't know if I have one thing that goes wrong, Vincey. I have a complete meltdown on stream, so it will be.
Oh yeah, no, he has a complete meltdown off stream too.
Oh yeah, definitely, even more so off stream, but even more so, way worse. So
I can't tell you how many times he's called me 2 hours before the show and said, "We're not doing it."
So the question I pose to you, Beef, because your computer is pretty good. You got a pretty good computer. Like your computer is pretty specs. It's got high powers. It's got a hard drive in it.
All right, so tangent. A few months ago, I convinced Mrs. Beef that we need a new printer because we did.
Oh, what the fuck do you need a printer for?
Well, because I had reasons at the time, and I don't remember what they were. So I convinced Mrs. Beef that, hey, since we're using the Best Buy card like we do whenever we have expensive technology, let's go ahead and get everything that we need at the same time, and we'll get it all on zero interest.
Oh my god, you do this every time.
I do this every time. So I convinced her that, hey, you know what we should do? I need to upgrade my computer. And because I have like a 3090 is my graphics card in this computer, so it's easily 8 years old or whatever.
Okay, never mind. I'm going to take back what I said.
I got her to put a...
Oh, nice.
A 4060 on credit. And this delivery of everything that we ordered at the time was 7 months ago. So this has been sitting behind me for 7 months not being installed in the computer.
Okay. Like how you said, you had the 8-year-old video card. I was like, as Frank said, it's high power. It's got a hard drive in it.
Right, it's so high powered I can hear it every time I turn it on.
Oh Lord.
Good night, Jackson.
Vice said
I love
fun,
you.
Though. It is fun, and that's. I mean. Good night.
No, your dad is Beef.
Yes.
It's Uncle Six.
Yes.
Good night, Uncle Six.
Good night, child.
Sorry.
There you go. Good night, Jackson. You can read until 8:30.
Vicer says your headset takes like 2 hours to get working too. That's okay. That's fine. Vicer, is that the one that burnt the fucking food? No, that's Geo Beef. That's Goofus Beef. He's 19.
Gustavo Octavius Beef is my college age child. And Zeta, this 4060 is better than I have. So, I mean,
Oh, I don't know.
No,
You got some computer nerds telling you that it's not better than what you have. What do you have right now? You have a 3090 or a 3080?
no, I probably don't have a 3090. I was just kind of making up numbers that sounded
okay.
right.
Oh, you were posing. Okay, you're
So
posing.
I'm sure I either have a 3060 or like a 3070 or something like that. If 3090 is good, that's not what I have.
All right. Yeah, I would think if it's 8 years old, it's probably not what you have, yeah.
Right, and it is whatever I put in it 8 years ago.
I was going to say, Beef, if your computer specs are up to date, because I'm going to get bonuses for Christmas. Like, my clients will give me bonuses for Christmas. They do it every year. If you're interested, I could buy you a VR headset, and we could do a BroDown in virtual reality if you want.
Oh.
Are you interested?
I don't know that I want to make you buy me a VR headset for one show.
Yeah, just one show. It's one crazy rib. $500 for a really good joke. And we can have you as a virtual cow. Like, that'll be easy to do, trust me. Absolutely simple.
Oh, yeah, sure. Uh-huh.
And then when Mrs. Beef's not around, you can check out VR porn. Not with other human beings, just with video. It's not cheating, it's just looking at porn.
Hey, I've been to DeviantArt. I've seen vor porn.
For porn. God, Jesus.
What? That's not what VR porn is?
No.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
you can get back to me if you want. You can take some time to percolate on it, because I mean it's only $500. That's couch change.
It's only $500.
Yeah, it is. It's only $500. That doesn't mean anything to me. Like,
If I don't have you send me the VR unit, do I get a different gift?
I don't know, probably. Wait, I'll send you another Steam Deck that you don't fucking use.
I did. I used it like 3 months ago, and I played Balatro on it.
No, okay, that's pretty good. Balatro is pretty fucking fun.
And then I put it back away because the next week Balatro came out on my phone, and I just play it on that now.
Of course. Like, that's fine. I wasn't using it. Give it to your kids. Like, Vicer, he can design a VR set for it. Okay. See, I knew Vicer would be game. I had zero doubt in my mind Vicer would be game. Vicer said, "You don't understand. VRC is a Pandora's box. Everything is in there. Beware."
I mean, anything that you want to send me as a gift, I will accept it. So if you want to send me a VR headset as a gift, Gustavo has been interested in trying out a VR headset, but I told him we don't have the space.
You don't
to
have
actually
space,
do
yeah.
any. We do not have space to do anything VR, so don't spend $600 on anything that you can't fully use.
Well, unless you're getting like full body trackers, I don't think you really need a whole bunch of space.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want him to, start thinking VR is too close to reality and accidentally burn the house down trying to cook.
Well, he already did that once with the marshmallow casserole, so I think
Right, in reality.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, look, Vicer, he burns food. Don't get him one. Frank, he burns food. I don't know about that.
Right, anybody who disrespects food has given up their Christmas in this household.
I was gonna say, if you're not going to use it, I won't get you one. I'll just get my girlfriend one. That way, she can be in VR at the same time as me.
Yeah, as much as I like the idea of the rib, I don't want you spending $500 just for a show gimmick that'll get 9 viewers.
Brother,
so
I went to the Hurricane Casino, the actual casino during a hurricane, and blew $1,500 on penny slots. This is chump change to me, brother.
You're selling the business in 4 months. I would rather you keep the money for yourself.
Frank, it's about the groff.
It's about the groth. As everybody knows, the groth is obviously gross broth.
Vicer's right. I don't know, Beef. Chilling with me, York, and Vinci in VR can be a vibe. It'll be like the nerdiest, what is it? King of the Hill. Just all standing on the side of the road. Vinci grothing pains.
Oh my god.
Lord. Frank, bring me in, coach. Like, do you actually, Chad? I'll ask this question, and then we'll circle back. Chad, how powerful of a computer do you need to run VRC? I haven't checked. I'm pretty sure mine can, but I don't actually know for sure.
All right, so wait. Why don't you put it to a chat poll and let them decide whether or not you send me a VR set?
All right, that sounds good. We'll do that. All right, we're opening a poll.
Because that way I'm not responsible for you wasting $600 on me.
I don't care about that. Beef in VR, yes or no? And we'll allow additional votes. You can vote multiple times.
It's about the groth.
It's about the groth.
Yeah, like, good one, Carrie.
Don't call her Carrie. She hates it. You can call her. Oh, never mind. I'm going to backpedal. Vincey, it depends on where and who you are with. It's all user-generated content, so if it's made well, it runs well. Okay, that's good. And Frank said you don't even got to use your PC for the Quest, so there it is. Bada bing. I think Vincey told me that already, but it's already out of there.
How did you do the infinity mirror on your stream thing?
I did. Oh, what happened? What happened here? Did I turn? Yep, there it is. Okay. Somehow I turned my primary monitor on.
There we go. That's okay. That's better.
Wasn't sure. Vincey said his entire streaming career was on an 8800K and a 1080 Ti, so you should be fine. Okay, well that's good then.
All right. So I have mentioned on here before that I've already bought you the perfect gift.
Oh yeah?
It is a legitimately touching gift that you will actually want and use at least once.
Oh, okay. Once?
Yes, at least once.
Are you sure?
At least once.
Okay.
That being said, do you want to tell everybody else my effectiveness on giving you gifts and fucking with you at the same time?
Oh, God. The last gift that Beef gave me, he gave me some magic cards, right? He fucking stuffed a bunch of magic cards, some packs in there, right?
It was a whole box. I got a whole box of boosters.
Yes, but he fucking zip tied it with police zip ties. And I had to cut every goddamn one of those fucking ties, and then 4 ties in, broke my goddamn scissors.
They were crisscrossed, and he's trying to cut through these police-grade zip ties with a pair of regular-ass scissors that you get for 99 cents at a gas station somewhere. And I told him, I want you to record this and send it to me. And he did.
Oh, yeah.
And he's trying to squeeze these scissors around the police, and his scissors explode apart.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Right in the middle, just completely fall apart.
I was so mad.
And the gift to me was the level of yelling and cursing he did into his phone was stupendous.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then, to his credit, he had the perfect sign-off. He just turned the phone on himself and said, and I quote, "I wish I had a sister."
Yeah.
And then hung up.
He's a son of a bitch.
So good. It was so good.
He's a son of a bitch. Every year, he figures out a way to fucking troll the shit out of me, and I hate it.
Oh. I think it was one year I got you a game for your birthday that you had been wanting, and I just taped it to the back of your door, and you didn't find it for 3 days. Because you never closed your fucking door at Dad's house.
Yeah, no, that's true. We had to let the plumes of marijuana smoke release. The poll ended. The Beef, it's a resolute no. They do not want you in VR.
Okay, so there we go. I don't want. It's okay. I really don't have the time anyway. I understand.
Haters. Wow. Just absolutely.
Well, honestly, they're afraid that they would run out of bandwidth trying to fit me on the internet like that.
Oh, well, the funny thing is, you're in virtual reality. You could be skinny there, buddy.
But that is my problem, is anytime that I create a character, I want it to be as close to me in real life as possible. Which is stupid, because maybe I just don't have an imagination for myself, but all of my characters are fat layabouts who don't really do much of anything and wisecrack as lazily as possible.
Fat layabouts. That's fucking funny. Beef, when did you start eating Pocky, by the way?
I've known about Pocky for years. You can't watch Japanese wrestling for 25 years like me and not know about Pocky.
I was like, Beef talked about this right before we got on stream. He was like, "Oh, hold on, I gotta finish this Pocky." I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "When did you start eating Pocky?"
It's small, it's stick-like, it comes in a box, it has frosting on it. What is there not for me to enjoy about that?
I mean, Pocky's great. I love Pocky too, but I'm just like, it's fucking weird, man.
My only issue with Pocky is that I have a hard time not eating an entire box at a time.
That's true.
Because they're not super filling, and the next thing you know, you've eaten all 80 of them, or however many come in the bag. Because it's like, oh, this isn't 2 cookies sandwiched around a piece of cream. It's obviously not as bad for me as all these other things I'm eating. I can have all I want.
Vicer said the Quest literally powers itself, so you can use a potato for VR. Okay, all right, well that's good. That's good to know. Like,
I like the idea of my VR avatar just being my angry cow head on top of a potato.
Yeah, big Portal 2 energy there. Like, Beef, do you have a peppercorn casino?
I do have a peppercorn casino.
All right.
While I'm getting this set up, how confident do you feel about your knowledge of music?
Semi-confident, not resolutely confident, but semi-confident. There's a lot of marijuana that has passed through this brain. All right, we've forgotten a lot of things over the years.
Well, that's true, but I mean, you've always had an attachment to music more than I have.
I do love music. I definitively have loved music for a very, very long time. Yes.
You've always been more touched by music than I have, and that's not just because music was the name of our Boy Scout leader.
I got kicked out of Boy Scouts after the second week, so I was young and I was very rebellious.
You were young, dumb, and in love. I understand.
Shut up. And I may have called. I was like 10 years old, and like I had told my friend who was also in Scouts. I had told him that the Scout leader was the F word for gays, and look, I was 10 years old. I didn't understand, so
it was the 90s. It was a different time.
It was a different time. However, the Scout leader was his dad.
Oh, no. Oh, sick.
So word got back to him, and they politely told me to leave, and Dad was not happy about that.
Especially because they had to spend so much money on the Scout uniforms.
Yes, exactly. That's why he was not happy about that. And so, needless to say, I never got brought to any sort of extracurriculars from there on forth.
So, our previous Peppercorn Casino categories have been movies and comedy TV shows. How is your confidence about musical questions compared to the previous categories?
I mean, so long as it's like not from, the fucking 1970s and before, I should be pretty okay. Like I know a thing or two about the latest hits, like
no, dude, what about me says latest hits?
Yeah, I was gonna say Beef's and I'm sure York has the same music catalog. Beef's iPod, his literal phone. No, let me rephrase. No, Carrison, show him your Spotify rap. That's a deep goddamn cut, Carrison. I did my Spotify rap the other day. Like, it just shows you your year in summary. And it told me that, like, Metallica was my most listened band.
Really?
Yeah.
I would not have picked that.
I was like, God damn it, I can't beat back the stepdad allegations, the boomer stepdad allegations.
All right, guys, so the Peppercorn Casino, 6, throw the graphic up there so we can let people know what we're doing.
Yeah, hold on.
The Peppercorn Casino, I have put up 5 choices on how many questions you think he's going to get right. I have 10 questions. Music in nature. The name of the game today is Chrono Triggered.
Chrono Triggered, especially after my story about the Cub Scouts.
Yes, Chrono Triggered. All of the questions will be to do with time frame as it comes to music.
Okay.
So I will give him 2 options, and he can tell me which one is either younger or older, which one had a hit more recently, which one had a longer song, that sort of thing. Which band started first.
Okay.
So you need to make a prediction with your peppercorns. If you think he's going to get 1 to 2 right, 3 to 4, 5 to 6, 7 to 8, or 9 to 10. I am betting 5,000 of York's peppercorns.
Lord.
That 6 will get between 5 and 6 questions correct.
Okay. That sounds about right. A perfect F, like a 60 out of 100.
Well, because it's the 6 2/3 show, obviously all of the Peppercorn Casinos will either be a success or failure for 6 if he gets 6 or more right.
Yes, correct.
If he gets 6 or more correctly, then it's a success for him. If he gets 5, then it's a failure for him.
Sounds fair. Sounds fair.
All right, and I need more than one person to bet, though.
Well, that you might not get, brother. I don't know what to tell you on that one. Like,
I mean, apparently your girlfriend doesn't even care to try.
No, no, she's done with me. Oh, there we go. We got 3 to 4, 6, 6, 6. All right, on the board. There it is.
So anybody who wants a shot at getting a good chunk of York's peppercorns, come in and prove us wrong. Choose how many you think that 6 will go through and do. Frankie, you can still bet. I'm a mod, and I set up the damn thing. You can go through and do a prediction. It's not a vote.
That's true. I was gonna say
you can still gamble. You just can't.
Right.
Mods can still play.
Yeah, mods can play. There it is. Okay, people are. No, everybody's. They're lowballing me by saying 3 to 4. Bastards. The ye of little faith.
I thought that was like your scientific name.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, yeah, a multitude of ways, really. Like, everybody's seen how I do at this, though. Like, it's just like, it has been embarrassing my last couple of showings. I usually, about 3 minutes into it, I'm like, chat, please help me. Please save me.
Well, the good news is that there are only 2 options, so it's a 50-50 shot. Even if you don't know, you're going to get some by accident.
Gotcha. Karison
yes,
said,
you can click Are You Sure?
Yeah, Karison said it only tells you Are You Sure for mods, because mods can also choose the outcome unless they vote. Gotcha.
Yeah,
okay.
click Are You Sure, so that way you can't vote and 6 will put in the result. So I mean, yeah, it's fine. Mods don't need to do anything with this.
All right. Well, we got votes in. John is not here. Otherwise, he would have definitely loaded it up.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think.
John's
here.
So.
No, I haven't seen John.
Well, I mean, he hasn't said anything, so he may be out doing something. You know, those Fridays are hard for him.
Are they?
Oh yeah, no, that's prime time when all the girls are out showing off their necks.
Well, it wouldn't be girls if he's gay Nosferatu. Beef had to backpedal away from that joke. He was using it too much, and he was like, I don't know, but I'm bringing it back.
No, we're keeping the Nosferatu part of it. He's definitely still a vampire.
I'm bringing it back.
I've met him in person. He is a vampire.
It's true. It's true.
All right, so 6, you ready to get into chrono-triggered music style?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, so here's a sample of how it's going to go. Where it's going to go pretty basic and then progressively harder, obviously.
Okay. All right.
6.
Just like my sex life. Go ahead.
Right, yeah. Starts out easy, progressively harder.
Basic.
Right. Oh, that too. Okay, fine. I thought you were going to go shrink-wrapped, but whatever. All right, 6. Which of these female artists signed their first recording contract first?
Okay.
Mariah Carey or Shania Twain?
Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey's right, 1988.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
She signed her recording contract off of a demo she sent while she was in high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so 1988. Shania Twain signed in 1991.
No, Zeta said, "Let's go, girls, dirty ner."
All right, 1 for 1, 6. Second question. Which song is older? The Funeral March or Happy Birthday?
Oh, the Funeral March. What the fuck? Oh,
yeah, you know the Undertaker's theme music? It's actually a song.
Oh. No shit.
Yeah, that's the Funeral March. You didn't know that?
That's such a weird. Hold on. Shroom said, back from taking the worst shit in recent memory, I've been stimming on the Clarence Carter stroking for like 20 minutes. We Clarence Carter poisoned Shroom King like weeks ago. Stroking. He cannot get enough of it. Okay, the funeral march or happy birthday?
Yes. The funeral march is the Undertaker song, since you apparently didn't know that.
I'm going to say happy birthday.
Happy Birthday was made in 1893 by the Hill Sisters.
Really?
Yeah, like preschool teachers in Kentucky.
It had a copyright up until like last year. Like you weren't legally allowed to use it without paying somebody.
Yeah, the family was still keeping that copyright active.
Smart.
The funeral march was made by Chopin in 1839.
Oh. Fucking Chopin. Oh.
That's right. Chopin is way older than you think he was.
I didn't know Chopin did the funeral march.
Yeah, old Chopin did the Undertaker's theme music.
Wow. Okay. No shit.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. One for two.
Okay.
Hey, Six. Which song is longer? Bohemian Rhapsody or Stairway to Heaven?
Oh, okay. Bohemian Rhapsody, I think, is like a 9-minute song, but I think Stairway to Heaven is like 12 minutes. I'm gonna say Stairway to Heaven.
Stairway to Heaven is 8 minutes.
Oh, fuck.
But Bohemian Rhapsody is 6 minutes. You got that correct on accident. Good job.
No, Bohemian Rhapsody is not 6 minutes. I have chat.
It is. Bohemian Rhapsody is 6 minutes long.
Fact check this, man. Bohemian Rhapsody is not 6 minutes long.
Bohemian Rhapsody, 6 minutes. It's a big part of the document of the biopic.
I will take
Bohemian Rhapsody.
I will take my correct answer away by being correct. Okay.
I mean, that's true. It's like, wait a minute, if Bohemian Rhapsody is 9 minutes, I'm wrong, but I also want to be right about how long this fact is.
Exactly. Shroom
You're
King,
a complicated man, Six.
I am a complicated man. Oh, the Carrison says 5 minutes and 55 seconds. Are you serious? Like, Bohemian Rhapsody... Shroom King said, famously, Atlantic was mad that Bohemian Rhapsody was 6 minutes. They thought nobody would play it on the radio. Wow.
Right, because they wanted a 3-minute song, which is a big thing in the movie Bohemian Rhapsody with Michael Myers playing the record executive.
Damn, dude, I could have swore Bohemian Rhapsody was like pushing 10 fucking minutes, man.
No, 6 minutes for play on the air. But the funny thing is that Stairway to Heaven is 8 minutes long and also came out like 8 years before Bohemian Rhapsody.
It's a better song.
I think they're both fantastic. I like them both.
Zeppelin, all day long.
All right, Six. So this one might be a little bit more in your wheelhouse. I think you're 2 for 3 so far.
Mm-hmm.
Which band released their first album first? The Offspring or ICP?
Oh God.
I did not aim to make these easy when I'm going through and writing these questions.
Wow. That's okay. ICP, like, are you counting like full-length album, or are you counting like EPs?
First studio release, first album.
Okay. Carnival of Carnage was like...
Was that their first?
It wasn't? Yeah, that was their first, wasn't it?
Okay.
Oh, shit, man. I'm going to say Offspring. I'm going to say Offspring came out first.
The Offspring's first album was 1988.
Mm-hmm.
The Inner City Posse put out Dog Beats.
Dog Beats, that's right.
In 1991. Six got that correct by accident, but good job.
I got that right on accident. Sounds
because
like
Inner City Posse got the Dog Beats. Completely forgot about the Dog Beats, huh?
I did forget about the Dog Beats, yeah.
Why do you think I said ICP instead of Insane Clown Posse?
Yeah, I was like, this fuck. He's doing a little switcheroo, a little bait and switch on my ass.
3 for 4, doing good. Staying in your wheelhouse of bands you love.
Oh, yeah.
Which band had a #1 hit song first? Korn or the Spice Girls?
A #1 hit song first.
Right. Which one was the first of those to have a #1 hit song?
I don't think Korn had a #1 hit song until Follow the Leader. And Spice Girls, Follow the Leader was like, what, 97? Spice Girls was right around 96 or 97.
That all sounds right to me.
Oh, I feel like Beef's doing a Jedi mind trick on me right now. That face is terrible.
That'll be a graphic later.
Here, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to kick it to chat. I'm going to do a dial a friend.
You're gonna phone a friend.
I'm gonna phone a friend. Shroom King.
All right, well, while we're doing a phone a friend, Shroom King, what you said you got a question about a question? Hit me.
Yeah. Hit Beef with a question, and then after that, Shroom King, without looking it up. Don't look it up. Okay, he said he's gonna remember and ask later. Shroom, do not look it up. But whatever you guess, I will go with your guess. Carrison 6 loves Spice Girls. I do. I actually do love Spice Girls.
It's the weirdest damn thing.
Scary Spice was the hottest Spice Girl out of all of them. Scary Spice was
They
the
sold
actual.
40 million albums. You cannot find one motherfucker to admit to having one.
I didn't have one. I just took my tape recorder and fucking recorded it off the TV. So like, Zeta, I really, really, really want to zig a zig. Like, Shroom King says, I feel like it's Corn. Corn feels like mid-90s to me, and Spice Girls feels like late 80s. Don't get mad at me if I'm wrong. Brother, trust me, I could not. You can't do anything that I could butt fuck myself. So, yeah, we're going to go with Corn. We're going to say it's Corn.
The Spice Girls' first #1 hit was their first single they released, Wannabe, in 1997.
Yep.
Corn has never had a #1 hit.
Are you for real?
They never had a #1 hit. The highest they topped out on the Billboard charts was 18.
Oh, wow. That's unbelievable because, like, I mean, Follow the Leader was everywhere. Maybe I was just thinking of TRL. Like,
right? Exactly. That's pretty much the influence there was fucking TRL.
Shroom King, you failed us. Ban him. Ban him from chat.
Yeah, Shroom, you're about to get muted because you failed 6. Good job, buddy. Appreciate you. We'll see you in 10 minutes.
It was a spicy bait and switch. He did bait and switch your ass.
All right, so 3 for 5. You're still doing pretty good.
It's not bad. I do like this. This is good. I like it as 50-50 because I actually have a chance. So.
Right. We're getting into more contemporary songs here.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, hold on 1 second. Pause that. Adventure Island. It went to Adventure Island OST instead of Caesar's Palace. Go ahead.
Okay. All right, 6. Which song is more recent? Party Rock Anthem, or What Does the Fox Say?
I don't even know what Party Rock Anthem is.
What, that one from LMFAO?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one.
That's all right. Ooh, that's a hard one.
Party Rock, that one.
Which one is more recent?
Which one is more recent?
Okay, What Did the Fox Say was Zeta. Party Rock is in the house tonight.
I mean, that is a catchy fucking song. It really is.
It is, without a doubt.
Like, I'm sitting here shuffling my feet just because I'm hearing the song and thinking of it right now.
What Did the Fox Say was like 2012, 2013, I want to say. I think it was.
Interesting.
I think it was Party Rock. I think Party Rock was more recent.
I'm actually really impressed that you pulled What Does the Fox Say. It came out in 2013.
Yep.
Party Rock Anthem was 2011, though.
Are you for real?
2011 for Party Rock Anthem.
God damn. Lord.
3 for 6. You're tailing off at the back end here there, buddy.
This is not good.
You even got the exact year right.
I know.
What Does the Fox Say? I didn't think you'd get that.
I'm doing so great at being wrong. Like.
All right, 6. You're 3 for 6. Let's see if you can catch up a little bit and make a success out of this. We are going to shift to, for the first time today, rap.
Oh, nice. I like rap.
And we're going to be trying to find out which iconic seminal rap song came out first.
Oh, Seminole. Not like Seminole
Not
Casino.
Seminole.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant like Seminole Casino, like the Native Americans. I was like, oh, I'm not good with Native American rap. Don't hit me there.
No. We're not going to get canceled because of this bit. No, we're not doing that. Which iconic seminal rap song came out first? White and Nerdy by Weird Al Yankovic? or Be a Man Hulk by Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh God, no, no, York, York, I need you. Are you here, York? You know that song. God, I played the fuck out of that album.
He did. He bumped the hell out of Be a Man Hulk.
Oh God, I would love to clown on it, but it was so shitty. I fucking loved it. So every bit of it.
Man, Hogan.
And it was literally just Macho Man doing spoken word. It wasn't actually rap. York didn't hear. York didn't hear.
All right, York, since he threw up the salmon signal for you.
Yeah, that's right. We threw out the fish.
York, which iconic rap song came out first? White and Nerdy by Weird Al Yankovic or Be a Man Hulk by Macho Man Randy Savage? Six, while York comes up with that, Six, do you remember how Be a Man Hulk starts?
No, I didn't. Hold on. Let York percolate on that. We need some audio visual for this. All right, we can't. There's no way we're gonna talk about this and not show it. All right, so take a pause.
While you're fetching the YouTube video for Be a Man Hulk. Mm-hmm. This was literally the entire reason I made this list.
Mm-hmm.
Was just because I'm thinking of a stupid Be a Man Hulk reference, and it's like, oh, I have to do a music category for this now.
Oh man, is there not? I thought there was an actual music video for this. Hold on.
There was. I thought there was.
Be a Man promo video. No, there's a promo video. Okay, maybe this is it. All right, hold on. All these videos, it looks like it's just, still... Okay. We'll do it right here. All right, let me crank it up. Beef's not going to be able to hear, so
Oh, no, I turned on the volume from the chat just so I can hear it.
Okay, cool. All right, this is what we're going to do, guys. Hold on one second. Let me come back over here. York says Be a Man. I agree with York. I'm going to go with York. However, let's take a quick little departure here. Do that. Oh God, we're in Inception mode now, but that's fine. All right. Here it is. Okay, all right. No, all right, we've had enough. No, so that's Macho Man.
Oh my God. Oh, that is just peak rap right there.
That's what York said. The only rapper I listened to.
No, you missed the beginning of the song. What is the first line of the song? Do you remember?
No, I don't. Mm-mm.
It's Macho Man going, "Hot diggity damn Hulk."
God damn, fucking murders me.
Oh, so good.
Somebody gave Macho Man
money to make an album just to have a diss track to Hulk Hogan.
Oh God. I mean, how can you refuse, to be honest with you? I'm sure everybody thought it would make millions. I mean, I wonder if it was a success.
No, there's no way in hell that was a success.
I imagine it wasn't, but there's a part of me that's just like, it had to make some money somewhere. I don't know, maybe it didn't.
Vicer, if you're still here, I want you to make a mashup between Be a Man Hulk and Eminem for me, please.
Oh God, why did you choose Eminem?
Because the two of them rapping over each other would make
That's right.
Laugh
See,
so
York, he contributed. He owned a copy. He was among one.
I mean, I know Six bought me one, so he bought one for himself and then bought one for me.
So there we go. He at least had 3 sales.
Right.
Me and York, we vote for Be a Man. We vote for.
We vote for Be a Man.
We vote for Macho Man Randy Savage.
All right, Be a Man Hulk came out. What year do you guess?
Okay, Be a Man Hogan. I was still in high school. So it had to be 2002, 2003.
2003, very good. Good job. No points for that, but good.
Yep.
Be a Manhole came out in 2003. White and Nerdy by Weird Al Yankovic was 2006. Good job. You got that one there. The entire reason I made this fucking game was to do a Be a Manhole reference.
Hell yeah.
And I think it was worth it.
Hell yeah. Can we get some fish up in the chat? Hold on. We have a there it is. Garrison was right on top of it. It's like, get fish. That's not enough fish. I need more fish. We need more fish. Beef, get
Fish
in on this.
ahoy!
Oh, no, wait. We did a bunch of mailers. The Andreas mailers. There we go. Wow, we need all the fish. There it is.
Good job, York. Happy to see you, buddy.
Oh, look at this. Bunch of fish. Bunch of fish. Love it. Love it. All right. So how many are we're 4 for?
You're 4 for 7. 4 for 7 right now.
Okay. We only need.
By the
more.
way, steadily losing viewers. Happy that you're gone.
I don't care. That's fine.
Eat shit and die.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not bothered by it.
All right. So sticking with wrestling music.
Okay, good. Oh, we're back to Adventure Island.
Which one happened first? Stone Cold Steve Austin uses glass shatters for the first time? Or Hulk Hogan uses Voodoo Child for the first time?
Oh, that's fucking hard, man.
Who used their iconic music first, Steve Austin or Hollywood Hogan?
Okay, Hollywood Hogan. Voodoo Child was NWO, correct?
Yes.
All right. Voodoo Child, NWO. NWO was 97, 98.
Ooh, I don't know about them numbers.
I think no. Okay, hold on. No, maybe it was 95, 96? Okay, hold on now.
One of those numbers that you have said out of the last 4 is correct.
Okay, Bret Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin was 95? I think it was 95.
Which WrestleMania was it?
Shit, I can never remember the WrestleManias. 12?
13, I thought.
13. It might be 13. But
I think it's 13.
He didn't have the music yet.
Didn't he?
I don't think he did.
Well, what year was WrestleMania 13?
Oh, fuck if I know. The Shroom King can't help you here.
But also, was it the WrestleMania match with Bret Hart, or was it the Survivor Series match with Bret Hart that you're thinking of?
I was probably thinking of Survivor Series, not WrestleMania. Shroom King, I was never into wrestling outside the funny signs. I don't blame you, brother. I mean,
there are some funny signs.
I'm gonna go. Damn, bro, this is hard. This is fucking hard. I'm gonna say Hollywood Hogan. I'm gonna go with Hollywood Hogan was first. Something tells me that's not right, though. I don't feel like that's
right.
The
NWO formed in 1996.
Yeah.
Hollywood Hogan started using Voodoo Child in July of 97.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
He used the NWO theme until then. Glass Shatters by Steve Austin made its debut at an In Your House pay-per-view.
Yeah.
October 1996.
Oh. So wait, which one was right? Oh, Steve Austin, he was first. Okay, gotcha.
Steve Austin's music was first. That is correct.
That makes sense. That does make sense, yeah. It's always like my recall of NWO timeline is super blurry.
Right. And it was, I think, June or July. It was Bash at the Beach of 96 the NWO came together, where Hogan was the third man.
Gotcha, Hogan was...
Which, by the way, Bobby Heenan completely gave away. It's like, which side is he on?
Yeah,
they were trying to make it look like he was a good guy, and he blew it immediately.
Yeah, oh yeah. But, I mean, it kind of plays into Bobby Heenan lore, though, you know? So it was like, it could kind of be played off, so...
Right, yeah, I think that does fit. Yeah, you're right.
But I don't think anybody was paying attention to Bobby Heenan lore that deeply at that point.
All right, you're 4 for 8 so far. You're not doing terribly. You still need to get the next 2 correct to be successful.
Successful.
This next one is right up your alley.
Okay.
2 songs that you have a very, very familiar love for, I would say.
All right.
Which band had a #1 hit on the U.S. dance charts more recently?
Dance charts?
The U.S. dance charts more recently. The Village People or Elton John?
More recently?
Which one had the most recent #1 hit on the U.S. dance charts?
I feel
The
like
Village People or Elton John?
I feel like this is a bait and switch. I feel like Beef is throwing us a carrot, but it's really a turnip. Like,
Well, no, I threw you a carrot because I don't eat vegetables.
I did earlier in the week. I was talking about kerosene, and I called her Carrotson by accident. Fuck that one up. I feel like it's a bait and switch because I feel like normally I'd be like, it's Elton John. Of course it's Elton John. But I feel like there's some reason why the Village People had a resurgence at some point in time. So I'm going to say Village People.
All right. Just for funsies, what year do you think was both bands' most recent #1 hit on the U.S. dance charts? What year?
Dance charts or just music charts?
It is the U.S. dance charts is what it's called. It's for dance music.
Okay, dance music. Did it go back to Adventure Island? It did.
Tell me what year you think each one had their latest #1 hit.
Elton John would be in the 70s, like, or maybe the early 80s. Village People would be no dance music. Oh wait, no. Hold on. Okay, there was a song that came out recently, semi-recently, with Elton John in it, even though he was just a cameo in that fucking song. I can't remember what it was.
No matter what you think, you're gonna be mad at the answer.
Really?
I think so, yes.
And
I'll tell you why when we figure it out. So, final answer, are you going with Village People or Elton John?
I'm going with Village People.
Elton John had a team up with Britney Spears called Hold Me Closer, which went to #1 on the dance charts in 2022.
Yeah.
The Village People had the #1 song on the U.S. dance charts in September of this year.
For what? What?
Do you know what's going to piss you off about it? See if you can figure out why The Village People was #1 on the U.S. dance charts in September of 2024.
Did it have something to do with Trump?
It's because Trump played YMCA at his rally, and his fans made it the #1 hit on the U.S. dance charts the next week.
That is fucking hilarious. That's so hilarious. Out of all of the subsection
YMCA!
people, like, that would bring the YMCA back into a resurgence, I would not have guessed the Trumpers.
My pick. You're right.
God.
I thought that was a fascinating question. It's like Elton John had a hit in 2020. Well, Village People had a hit this year.
That's crazy.
I thought that was fun, but yeah, no, good job sussing that out. You're 5 for 9.
All right, very good. That was close though, because I was like, I know Elton John did have a hit recently, but I was just like, ooh.
Yeah, good job. Your last question to make yourself successful.
Yeah.
Which occurrence happened first? David Lee Roth being forcibly ejected from Van Halen? Or Cliff Burton being forcibly ejected from the Metallica tour bus?
I like how you wrapped it around. You didn't know I was going to talk about Metallica being my most played fucking band on my Spotify rap list, though.
I didn't, but also I wanted to include the forcibly ejected joke on the list.
Yeah, of course. By all means, yeah. Okay. All right. Cliff Burton got thrown off the bus right after...
Well, you could say he got through under the bus.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
What, too soon?
It was no, it's not too soon. It was right after. It was either right after Master or right after Ride the Lightning. And Ride the Lightning was 83? 84? Master of Puppets was like 85, 86? Okay, what was the first one?
Which one happened first? David Lee Roth getting fired or Cliff Burton being dead?
David Lee Roth was later, between Master and Ride the Lightning, that is. Okay. David Lee Roth was later in the 80s. I think it was like 87. I could be wrong.
Or are you just thinking of when Van Halen hired Sammy Hagar to take over?
No, Sammy Hagar was early 90s, I thought. Like,
Nope.
No,
sir. No.
Well, I feel like it's kind of a... Because David Lee Roth has been fired out of the band more than once, I think. So, like... We're going to give it to Shroom King. He seems to know. So, Shroom King, what is your guess? Cliff Burton
Which happened
or
first?
David Lee Roth?
Cliff Burton dying in the bus accident or David Lee Roth being fired from Van Halen the first time?
Shroom said because Cliff got killed during the European Master Tour. That's right.
He is correct.
But was that before?
Well, if it was the European Master Tour, then it would have been after Master.
Correct. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, we'll take it to Shroom King. Whatever he says, that's what we'll go with. Because I'm like, I feel like they're right next to each other. So I don't know.
Google it, Shroom.
He's
tell
not
us
gonna
by your own knowledge.
He won't Google it. He'll keep it to the Beef. What's your favorite Metallica album?
Load.
Load.
Obviously.
Load. Get the fuck out of here with Load.
It's not my favorite, but I actually did like Load. I like every song on that CD.
God,
I do.
You're such a white dad.
Well, I mean, that came out when I was the perfect age for I was like 11 when that came out.
You did love Thorn Within so much to the point where you made it your
my Backyard Wrestler's theme music.
Yes, exactly. Like, oh,
because my Backyard Wrestler was named Thorn because
Thorn.
edgy.
Thorn was a pretty good name.
Because I'm a prick.
Thorn was a pretty good name. I thought Thorn was a pretty good name. All right, Stream King says he thinks it was David Lee Roth got fired first, but then he also says his favorite Metallica album is Justice. If fan remixes count, Justice is my favorite of all time. Like I know that
Justice
there's no
is really good.
I know that the mixing sucks and there's no bass, but I don't really care. I can't fucking hear bass in most songs anyway. So.
I really liked S&M though. I thought Metallica S&M was fantastic. I love the symphony mixed with I love mashups of that shit. I love that stuff.
I liked it at first, but now I hate it. I can't even listen to it.
Oh no, I dig it. I like the Symphony of Metallica. I thought it was good.
So he thinks David Lee Roth got fired first.
Are you gonna go with him, or
Yeah.
are you gonna?
I'm gonna go with him. I trust Shroom King's knowledge about music. He knows a good thing about music.
The entirety of your success rests upon Shroomy by your own design. Last chance.
That's fine, because I feel like if I'm wrong, it'll go to York. So really, it's win-win for me.
Cliff Burton was thrown out off of the tour bus in 1986.
86.
David Lee Roth was coked up and fired in 1985. Good job.
Yeah!
Good job, Shroomy.
Hell yeah, brother. Oh, fuck yeah. Let's touch tips.
6 for 10. Good job. As 6 goes to try to dock with his chat members.
Nice. All right, I answered the prediction. It was we got 6 out of 10. It goes to the Beef and Garrison, my girlfriend and brother. Still rigged.
We each win 7,000 peppercorns, and that's how the peppercorn casino works, folks. Remember, the house always wins.
That's right, the house always wins. God damn.
Nobody knows their brother better than me.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. Shroom King asked, his question was, did you consider a bait and switch with the death metal band Death and the punk band Death?
I thought about it. Speaking of symphony remixes of things that I was telling you I love, did you know that there's a video of the Australian Symphony Orchestra playing Sandstorm by Darude?
No.
It is the craziest damn thing watching this symphony make a techno song.
Oh my god.
I fucking love it.
Jesus Christ.
you need to look this up, by the way. You will marvel at this listening to Sandstorm by a symphony.
Okay, hold on.
While you're doing that, when we went over Ben and Kara's house for Thanksgiving, Jackson fell absolutely in love with Alexa.
Oh, really? The computer AI?
Yes.
Ooh, yikes.
Ben's entire house is connected to Alexa to where the point where he can stand in his garage and go, Alexa, turn on air compressor, and it turns on the air compressor unit in his garage.
That's weird. I don't like that.
Jackson Beef literally went through every single room in Ben's house going, Alexa, turn the lights on. Alexa, tell me a joke. Hi, Alexa. So... Ben's daughters and Morgan and Jackson went up to his youngest daughter's room, and they decided to have a dance party, which basically meant they just wiggled around and flicked the lights on and off by the wall switch.
Of course.
And we all heard Jackson loudly proclaim into Alexa, "Hey Alexa, play Sandstorm." and it started playing fucking Sandstorm.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Which is sad because the only way he knows about that song is obviously from me and in my stupid dad mix of music that I play on my phone, bringing him to school every morning.
Nice. Love it. Like, God, it's fucking hilarious. Your dad
Have you found this video yet?
No, I didn't even look for it.
Oh, come on.
No, it's fine. I don't need to play Sandstorm. I've heard it.
No,
enough.
play Sandstorm from the Sydney Symphony Orchestra. It's good.
No, I refuse.
Hey, Alexa, play Sandstorm from Sydney Symphony.
It's going to play in the background.
I don't have Alexa, so... I mean,
Shroom King, by the way, Death. Death is like probably, for me, top 5 bands of all time. I absolutely fucking love Death. Like...
which one, metal or punk?
Metal, not punk, not punk. Zeta, his favorite Metallica was the self-titled one. I thought it was good. Like, it was, me and B played the fuck out of it. Like, that's for goddamn sure. There were scratches on our fucking CD because we
the Black Album? Yeah, there was
Black album. Wore it out.
Yeah. Like,
do you remember what your favorite song was on that album, B?
Probably Enter Sandman, just because of the Sandman from ECW.
Yeah, of course. Like,
but that's how my dumbass brain works. Is look, a wrestler used this. It's fantastic.
Yeah, like mine was probably on that album, Sad But True, or
Sad But True slaps. It still does today.
Oh, yeah.
It really is.
It's straight up crunch. It's a bunch of crunch. Like.
Of Wolf and Man was huge too.
I was gonna say Wolf and Man was great. I also I don't really like it as much now, but I loved it back then because I was edgy and I hated God, the God that failed. So
yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. Yeah. I was waiting for it. I knew it was coming.
All right, we got enough time for 2 more topics.
You're breaking up. It's like really garbled coming through my headphones.
How about now?
All right, hold on. Apparently I had a message to join the ditch again.
You had a message to join the ditch again?
Yeah, I accepted his invite, and then he apparently banned me and re-brought me back.
Sounds like Vicer.
Sounds like Vicer.
Sounds about right. Like, how do I sound now? Is it better now?
No.
No,
it's not. And now Twitch isn't even loading up for me, so it may be my end.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. Twitch has been super fucky lately, so...
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to get back onto it and see what happens. But
okay.
What did you think of the music-based Peppercorn Casino? What did you think of the game Chrono Triggered?
Chrono Triggered. Why did
it was all time based? I thought it worked out good.
Oh, it was all time based. Okay.
Yeah, Chrono. It was all time based.
I couldn't figure out what you were going for there, so I was just like, now it makes sense. Now I dig it.
You weren't even thinking of the there's more than one meaning for Chrono?
No, I was not. No.
Oh,
my brain did not stretch out that far. No,
dude. I think the connection over here is done. It's completely freezing up over here.
All right. Well, we'll Beef, say goodbye to the people.
Well, I'll say bye to everybody. Clap, clap, bloop. Later, nerds. Thank y'all for coming. 6. You did finish the rest of the show.
All right, I'll finish the rest of the show. It'll just be me. We'll go ahead and Did I? Ooh, I got a lot of verification codes. Baby, is that you? Was that you, baby?
Oh, hey, real quick, what are your top 3 Beastman busies?
That's what I was gonna do. That's what I was gonna do.
All right, let's do that, and then I'll leave.
Okay. All right. Hold
I
on.
can't see anything, so whatever. I don't care. Just tell me which one it is. I know what they look like.
But can you hear me?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Not in any. Yeah, I had to log in there for you. Maybe that's what it is. I don't. Oh. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Never mind.
Is your VPN on again?
No.
I was about to say that didn't sound super confident.
I don't know. I don't think that's the case. I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. It could be the Discord. Hold on. Let me see if I can just.
Well, ask Carrie-san if her stream of it is screwing up.
All right, hold on. Let's just do this real quick. All right, we kicked beef off the show. It's about time. It had to happen, boys. There was no way around it. You know, it needed to happen. Like, well, hold on. Let's see if we can just call beef back real quick. All right. Hey, how about now?
What'd you do?
I just recalled you from Discord.
Oh yeah. No, you sound a lot better.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Let me pop you out real quick. Popped you out. Bring you back down over here. Come back over here. I think you're frozen. That's
Oh,
fine.
son of a bitch! This is an ad.
What's an ad?
I pulled up your stream again, and it was like a scenic mountain view forest type place. I'm like, oh, he's using Kerrison's arts already. Good for him.
All right, in no particular order, my 3 favorite beefs, a side of beefs, would be right here. Here's one of them. I love how to cater to the smallest audience with Professor Six and Dr. Beef.
I'm a big fan of that one. I do like that one. I especially love the placard college hats that we're wearing.
Yeah. I love the fact that you put me in a businessman suit because
yes,
I am a businessman, and I love how you look constipated in your doctor lab coat.
What are your favorite topics that we use to cater to the smallest audience?
Lord. One is Vicer, of course. Like Vicer is the only named chat member on this Blackboard as
it should be.
Yes, as it should be. I don't even know half of these inside jokes though. Looking at them, I don't remember them.
Like which one? I'm pretty sure I'll remember.
Fuck YouTube. Where does fuck YouTube come from?
It became because we were concerned about whether or not we had to curtail our swearing or to do ads, and it ended up being that we talked about it, and both of us just went fuck YouTube.
No, yeah, we got rid of that. Yeah, we didn't care.
Yeah,
yeah, we were obviously very hopeful about our success.
Right. Yes, and we got rid of all that hope.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely, very quickly.
And now Six is back to wanting to suck up to YouTube again.
No, I'm not sucking up. I'm just archiving. There's a 4-month backlog of all the streams that I've failed to upload.
Yeah, it's a 4-month backlog, which means there's like 7 streams total.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Broccoli Gargoyle is also one of my favorite ones on there. Like, I don't remember how Broccoli Gargoyle came about, but it did.
It was just me talking shit about how you had the face of a gargoyle with the head like a floret of broccoli. So I just called you a broccoli gargoyle. Alternate jokes I was considering at the time was calling you Gargoyle Ellen DeGeneres.
Gargoyle Ellen DeGeneres. That's rough.
Which, look at Six and tell me that's not accurate.
No, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. My second favorite, or not my second favorite, but one of my favorites. You were shit talking it, but like outside the lunch was actually one of my favorites of all time. Like, cause easily recognizable. Everybody knows that this is Golden Corral.
Yeah,
like,
everyone
right
knows that's Golden Corral.
And the fact that you put Mario is missing in there, I was so mad about that. And it was actually one of your first forays into, doing Photoshop. And it was one of the times in which, because like your first couple ones, I was just like, "Cool, these are some stinkers." But then this, I was like, "Well, he might have a career in this. Who knows? Like."
Yeah, a career. Whatever. Yeah, no, this was I think the first one I made for you. Because we had talked about me playing around with Photoshop, and I made you the 2 Mega Man selection screens as logos, and you said something while we were talking on the phone while I was driving home in the car, and I'm literally getting out of the car and going inside the house. And you said, I kind of want OTL to be like a buffet of video games. Like, yeah, I want my channel to be a buffet of information and things like that. And in my head, that immediately went to Golden Corral, so I'm going to make you a logo like a Golden Corral of video games.
Yeah, and that works.
That's how quickly a prompt gets made. Six makes some stupid throwaway line, and I make a dumb Photoshop graphic out of it.
Yeah, as it should be. Like,
you're like the Sega Farts one that I gave you.
I was gonna say, you never know when you're gonna stumble across gold.
Right, exactly.
And so, and then if we're going, it's kind of a tie. I do have another one, but I'll talk about it in just a second. But
all right.
my third on the list here would be your most recent one, commissioned by John, and it would be
John!
the gaming. It would be Josh. It would be
Josh.
It would be the gaming landscape. Your most recent one, which I thought was fucking tremendous. I was like, wow, Beach put a lot of work into this.
I'm very happy with how that one came out. I was percolating on that for a little bit. It took me like 2 weeks to figure out how to put it together. John just sent me a request out of the blue saying, hey, I need you to make a graphic for the gaming landscape that he does for OTL, and I want it to be him trimming bushes of video games. And it's like, say no more, fam. Your order is on the way.
For those uninitiated, when I do deep dives on Outside the Lens, not the relaxed Outside the Lens, but
like he used to do every single show 5 hours at a time.
Oh yeah, God, my streams used to be fucking 5.5 hours long because, and the funny thing is, it'd be 5.5 hours long and only like 33 minutes of game content. So.
Well, and that's where my one of my other favorite ones, Diablo TL. That's where that one came from, with you as Deckard Cain. Stay 5 hours and listen.
Yes, exactly. What I would do, and what I still do, is if I get a game, like say Fun and Games up here in the corner. If I get a game and I have to talk about trivia, guess what? There's not a lot to talk about when it comes to fucking Fun and Games or any other game that has, very small, minimal amount of trivia to it. And so what I would do is I'd be like, okay, this game released, February of 1994. I'd be like, guys, what does the gaming landscape look like in February of 1994? And I would just look up weird games that nobody fucking knows about in February 1994. Right. And then, I would just filibuster, basically, with that shit to pad out the rest of the fucking episode. And then it became a regular segment. And I was just like, oh, okay, this works. And so now we have a graphic for the actual segment.
Well, and then he gets into the gaming landscapes and starts naming weird-ass games, and then I redeem those games.
Yes! This fuck. Shroom King, you done Plock yet? I have done Plock. Plock was Super NES? I think Super NES? Hold on one second. Let me check real quick for you, Shroom King. Let me just check real quick for you, real quick. I got a playlist on my YouTube. Oh, by the way, guys. By the way, if at any point in time you guys want to, oh, there you go. She's on top of it. I was going to try to beat her, try to race her, but she beat me to it. If you guys want to check out any of my old shit, go to the YouTube archives. I got it all in playlists. I got them all listed. You can actually see the games in the fucking title, so you know what I'm going to play. What's in there? No, Shroom King, I have not played Plock. I thought I did, but I did not. I think I've just talked about it. So by all means, if you got the channel nugs, redeem it. Cash in your channel nugs, make me play Plock and do a little. It might be a relaxed OTL. It might be an in-depth OTL. One or the other. There it is. He did it. Oh, brother, you didn't have to do any game. You could have just done SNES, but that's fine. I was like, we'll take it.
Well, Six, bad news for you.
Oh, yeah?
Black Friday was last week, right?
It was? Correct.
And you know what Reddit has had a lot of this last week?
No. What?
Retro video game ads.
Oh, really?
I have seen a lot of retro ads for video games on sale for Black Friday from like Toys R Us and KB Toys and shit.
Okay.
And you know why that's bad news for you?
Why is that bad news for me?
I now have a list of shitty old games that
Jesus.
they thought was worth $70 a piece that I can redeem on you.
Oh, wonderful.
Like that one.
You're a fuck. What a fuck. I can't remember if I did Family Feud. I feel like I have, but
I don't think you've done Family Feud on the SNES.
Maybe I don't think so. All right, I'll write it down. We wrote it down.
I have. No, Shroomy. The question is, when are the next 4 missed streams?
Yeah, there's fucking technically 5 if you count Shroom because he did redeem Pissed as well. So I'm gonna cram that one in there too. Although I'm kind of mostly interested in Pissed, I think that would be a lot more entertaining than the other fucking 4 missed games.
Oh God. Let's see. I had to screen cap some of these to make sure that I remembered them.
Jesus H.
And I will be systematically redeeming all of them on you anytime that I'm on your show.
All right, so once a week, maybe on Fridays.
So, like, let's see. I'm looking at a Toys R Us ad where it has Mario is Missing for $60.
We already did Mario's Missing. Go fuck yourself.
I'm not going to make you do it again, but they have things like Championship Pool for $65.
$65?
Super Battleship for $60.
Oh, God.
So I will be systematically redeeming all of these on you, because I forgot that most of them existed. Let's see, Wheel of Fortune. There's Wheel of Fortune Deluxe Edition. You'll be playing that eventually.
Wonderful. The Zeta. Hey, Championship Pool is good.
Super Pitfall for the SNES.
Oh, that probably sucks, but like I would be interested in playing that.
There's Tiny Toons Bugs' Big Break for the Game Boy.
That's actually pretty good though.
How about Pac-Man 2 for the Sega?
I don't think I played Pac-Man 2 for the Sega.
Oh, you know what'll be a really riveting show? Risk.
I did. I already played Risk. Go fuck yourself. That game sucks.
You played Risk on the Genesis? Have you played Animaniacs yet?
I have not. That might not be that bad though.
All right, well then I will put in Animaniacs for the Genesis for you as well.
Oh, okay. Well, redeem it if you're gonna redeem it. Don't tease me. Shroom King, do they have Chavez? I don't think so.
There you go, Animaniacs.
There it is. Okay, I'll do Animaniacs. That sounds pretty good, actually.
And then eventually I'll have you play Jeopardy.
Oh, I think I've already played Jeopardy. I think I played it for the NES.
I don't know why I really want you to play game show games on the Super Nintendo. It's like, man. They thought they could get $60 to make you play a digital version of their home game.
Yeah, they're all bad, but it's all of them. Because here's the thing, is like they didn't have the technology yet to be able to type any of this fucking shit in there.
I guess you just have to be prepared to die.
Well, thank you very much, Miss Carrison, for gifting a sub to Shroom King. Now he don't have to fucking suffer through all of the fucking ads that I don't actually enforce.
There you go. I put another one in there for you.
God damn it, Beef. Wheel of Fortune I'm actually kind of interested in playing, though.
Oh, why? So you can spell?
Yeah, exactly. For sure. Well, thank you, baby. I appreciate you helping out Shroom King over there.
Well, I appreciate you too. I'm happy to use York Snugs anytime I can.
Oh, that's right. Now you can use the chili dog. You can use the dogs. Do we have a command? I think we do have a command for that, right? Oh, shit, I'm not typing into the fucking chat box. Shroom King's interested in how bad the Pat Sajak voice synthesis is going to be.
That's how you can tell Shroom is a youngie, because they did not have voice acting.
Maybe. Well, I don't remember.
92? No, sir. They did not have any voice effects.
Well, they had it in some, but probably not in Wheel of Fortune. Probably not. They were not shelling out the big dogs for that. No. Then Pat Sajak turned out to be a real piece of shit anyways. That guy fucking sucks.
Yeah, that's the weird thing, is you don't hear anything about him until he decides he wants to retire, and then all the shitty stuff about him starts coming out.
Oh yeah, man. He has no problem talking about his alt-right fucking politics. It's just like,
well, and not only that, how much of a dick he is to everybody outside the thing, and like revealing, hey, we would go and drink margaritas all the time and lunch breaks, and we come back fucked up, and who cares? I mean,
no, I don't like that, say Jack.
All right, so real quick, since we're coming up to the end of the show, which insurance company CEO do you hope gets whacked next?
I will not put myself in that. No.
Wait, hold on a second. Let me do this properly. Give me a second here. Let me fix this. I can make this better. Give me a second here. There it is. Oh shit, I lost something. Damn it all. Oh, I closed it. Ah, fuck it. I'm done with this bit.
It's all right.
I was gonna redeem the nugs and say, ask 6 a question. Say, which CEO do you want to kill?
No. I'm not putting that on the fucking internet. No, thank you. I will keep my opinions to myself. I will laugh quietly. We're gonna.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. It's part of Eat the Rich. I mean, this guy fucked around with people. United Healthcare denied double the claims of the national average, the most denials of any insurance company out there. I'm not gonna feel sad that somebody decided to take him out. That should be the natural progression of things. You fuck around long enough, you find out.
Yes, exactly. We're gonna rate Sarzak. I was gonna say Sarzak is. I think he's Frank's rated up a couple times. Like Frank's been in his chat. So
all right. So everybody, thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate you guys. Even though my feed started screwing up there at the end. Just remember that since I won't be going with you, I need you all to ask Sarzak for me which CEO he wants to kill next. Just get into his chat and immediately ask who deserves to die by your hand.
Oh, how you doing, Erica? Oh shit, best timing. Wow, good to see you, Erica. We're leaving. Like
I love how Erica's timing lately has been. I'll show up at the end.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, next Friday on the BroDown, we're doing a Jim Cornette wrestling retrospective. We're gonna talk about Jim Cornette the entire BroDown. That's it. We're rating.
That's right.